left to go. We are midway through the second. That's a great pass to Fretzel. She scores. Top shelf left corner. Played in short corner. Couple players darting in the middle. Oh my goodness. Too easy. Instead, goes behind with 50 seconds left on the shot clock. No reason. One-timer! Oh my goodness! Sullivan! If you haven't heard Manili's name in a while, that's because she's been shut down. The shot! The save by Faley! She gets inside. She shoots. She scores! Stonehill can taste it. One last look, one last shot, one last miss, and one big celebration for Stonehill. The players storm the field. Sarah Faley gets mobbed, and the Skyhawks have defeated the number 2 ranked team in the land, Moyne Falls.
I know, it's great. Yeah, first game home. We've already had 4 games and have a good start, and it's just so nice to be on our field with our fans and our families to kick off the kind of home season like this. Yeah, it's been great. I think our attack and our middies too have been working really well this year together. Like our chemistry just seems like it's kind of fitting. And it's really helpful to have like Molly, Lydia, and Kendall who can all like put up so many goals and assists to kind of make all of our attack like really strong and working together well. Yeah, it's really helpful to have like our midfielders too who can always help on attack. And we just all are really confident in each other and know that we can do what we need to when like let's say one person is face guarded, we know that the other 3 or the other 6 on the field can get it done. Yeah, the whole game we knew we could win because we've been working so well together this season and been really strong. So like just keeping the mindset throughout the whole game, no matter how many goals they were getting, that we can keep going, we can keep pushing and just increasing our lead every time we have the ball. Yeah, we know we have to go day by day and take each game as it comes and like not look too far into the future. And we're just so excited to keep going and keep these wins rolling throughout the season as we see the rest of the teams in our league.
It's unreal. It's really just amazing to win at home, our first home game against Moyne. It's really such a privilege to be in this position right now, a starter as a freshman. It's so unreal. I have so much support, and I just play how I play, and I think winning the draw definitely helped. We kept it on their side a lot, and then when it came to our side, our defense was outstanding, and they gave me really good shots. And I think that was a big part of our win today, was defense and the draw. It's amazing. It's really unreal to think about that I made 11 saves in the game. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a great push off into the rest of the season, like beating the number 2 team in the division league. Like, it's great, and in the NE10 too. Like, it's just a really great push off into the rest of the season for us to keep going with our momentum.
No, it's a big deal. And, we put together a really great game plan, and they followed the game plan. And this group has just matured so much. I felt really good going into this game. And it's been a while since we were going against top-ranked opponents feeling like that. They did what they were supposed to do over and over again. Yeah, lacrosse is a possession game always, but when you have 2 strongman defenses against 2 very inclusive, involved attacking groups, it's almost more paramount. So we knew we just had to live and die by possession. And I think when we got the ball, especially in that first quarter, we knew how important those possessions were. And I thought the kids were really disciplined about the way they handled the ball. Yeah, no, we're really just trying to break things up into quarters, 15 minutes at a time, and then we'll regroup and we'll fix some things. And I think the beauty of getting out a little bit is that I don't have to burn a timeout on, unnecessary conversation. And I think that's a really big part of it that brings you into the 3rd and 4th quarter when things get hectic and maybe just a little more valuable and a little more risky. And, they took care of me in that first quarter, so I could hold on to those timeouts, and I think that really helped. No, that's how this works, right? Your defense can't make stops if your goalie doesn't make saves, and your goalie can't make saves unless, it all goes hand in hand. And they're playing pretty fluid. And although I think there's a lot of room for improvement in a lot of ways, Sarah Faley had 11 saves, and that's exactly what needed to happen for us to win this game. And so it was just a front to back effort across the board. And that goalie piece is the piece that we had been missing in these first 4 games. So I'm happy for her. We knew that's who we know we're going to have to lean on. We know that defense is 4 games into the season, especially returning defenses, like they know Kayla, they know Lydia, and they know Kendall, and they're all over Sully, who's so difficult to defend. But we know we're going to have to win games with kids like Kayla and Lily Leach, and that's exactly what Moyne did as well. You know, like we took care of their prolific, like low attackers really, really well, and they had to lean on some other players too. But a balanced attack that's what's going to get you consistent 18 goals, you know? No, Kayla Conway's playing outstanding, and she's always been that good. She was the one that hasn't really believed it, but she's a hell of a finisher, and her IQ is very high. Her stick work is really strong. I mean, I'm not surprised by any of that. Being home today, I think, was actually really pretty huge. And you know, when I think back to like the historical wins against Moyne, they were actually in very similar weather on very similar days right here in the stadium. And so I think that we all kind of woke up feeling kind of good about that, but not having to travel 6 hours the night before a game is pretty nice, you know, especially on a day like today with the weather we had. I mean, it's nice to be home. There's no doubt about it. It's an advantage for everybody across the board whenever they're on their home field. I mean, what good is it if we go and lose the next 5 games, right? I mean, these guys believe that they can win, and that's all I need to work with. You know, as long as they believe that they can win, I know how to do my job, you know? So we're looking forward to Wednesday, and we're looking forward to Saturday, and we might get a few healthy kids back from that. And, you know, we're excited to be here, man, and we're looking forward to the next.